Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, Bapak dan Ibu Kelas Creative Learning Partners. Welcome to Kelas Creative Edu Talks, webinar series organized by Kelas Creative Indonesia Foundation. My name is Krispa Elan Paramudita from SMP Negeri 15 Kerinci, Jambi, and I'm so excited to be your host for today's event. Baiklah, Bapak dan Ibu, I would like to start off by expressing my heartfelt thanks to all of you for taking the time to join our session. Your participation is greatly appreciated, and we are so glad that you could be here with us today. Based on our GFOM data, we have around 124 educators registered to join this session. Bapak dan Ibu, will you please share your name and your city in the Zoom chat? Okay, we have Bu Yayat here from SMA Negeri 1 Parung. Good afternoon, Bu Yayat. And of course, Bu Fatin, our presenter today. I also see Ibu Eka Wahyuningsi. Okay. Bapak Saifullah, Ibu or Bapak Saifullah Nur from Husna Lowiliang. And then Eka, Ibu or Bapak Eka Restu Pangisti from Depok. Okay, nice to see you all, Bapak dan Ibu Guru. All right. Before we start our session today, please allow me to introduce about our community, Kelas Kreatif Indonesia. Komunitas Pendidik Kelas Kreatif Indonesia is a part of Yayasan Kelas Kreatif Indonesia, functioning as a personal learning community, and it was established in 2008 under the name Education Development Project. The community comprises members such as teachers, lecturers, and tutors with over 6,000 educators currently participating. One of the core visions of this community is to provide an informal collaboration-based professional development platform for educators to share, discuss, learn, and grow together. The expectation is that individuals involved will become lifelong learners, reflecting on their teaching practices and conducting research on creative, innovative, and interactive learning theories, strategies, and methods, and implementing them in a classroom. The ultimate goal is to create an inspiring learning environment. Since 2008, the organization has developed and delivered continuing professional development for Indonesian teachers and teacher educators through various modes of delivery, including face-to-face and online. Well, Bapak dan Ibu, today's topic is very interesting since it deals with integrating visuals into language teaching. Today, we have Bu Fatin and Bu Nisa who will deliver a 25-minute presentation each on visual aids. Please note that questions from the participants were submitted earlier through Google Form during the registration process. The speakers will address some of those questions later. However, Bapak dan Ibu, this afternoon, all of you have the opportunity to directly ask questions by using the raising hand feature in Zoom during the Q&A session. And don't forget that you have the opportunity to win a door prize. The lucky participant will be chosen by Pak Dadan later on, based on the gift form, based on the attendance form that you will fill later on. And the lucky participant, of course, will be announced in our WhatsApp groups. Well, Bapak dan Ibu, joining us today are two incredible speakers who are experts in their respective fields. First, we have Ibu Fatin, who is an English lecturer at UIN Sunan Gunung Jati. And the second, we have Bu Nusratunisa Zafar, who is an English tutor at TELS Bandung. Ibu Fatin and Bu Nisa It's an absolute pleasure to have you with us today. Well, without any further ado, please welcome Bu Fatin. Bu Fatin, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you Bu Krispa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon Bapak dan Ibu, everyone.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Ibu.
Okay, so I'm really excited to meet you all here in Class Creative Edu Talks 3, and we are going to discuss together about picture perfect English and how to maximize visuals for language learning. Okay, so I'll be the first speaker, and after that, Bunisa will continue with her information about the topic. Okay, let me share. Let's wait for a minute. Okay, Bapak dan Ibu. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, Ibu. We can see it.
Okay. So, in picture perfect English in maximizing visuals language learning, before I start my presentation about the topic, let me introduce myself first. My name is Fatin Anjani Hilman. You can call me Fatin. And I'm from UIN, Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. And if you want to contact me or do you have any questions later that maybe not being able to answer here, you may contact me here at fanjaniha@uinsgd.ac.id or through Instagrams at Fatin Anjani. Okay, Bapak dan Ibu, first thing first, here's the outline for our topic today. So first, we are going to talk about the teaching media itself. What is teaching media? And why is it important for teaching? And then we are going to move to the next point. It is about the visual media. The focus of our presentation today, visual media. And then the third one, why is it important to use visual media for language learning? And then next, we are going to discuss about the use of visual in teaching English skills, the 4 English language skills like speaking, listening, writing, and reading. And then the last one, what makes it effective visuals for language learners. Okay, without further ado, let's start with the first topic, the first point. Okay, so what is teaching media? Bapak and Ibu, do you know what is the definition of teaching media? You can see on the screen, yeah. The definition of teaching media itself, Harmer said that it is a range of objects, pictures, and other things that can be used as instructional media to present and manipulate language and to involve students in the activities. But why we need to use the teaching media? Okay, most of the students have difficulties in learning English, yeah, not only in secondary level or primary level, but it happens to my students too in university level. They always think that English is difficult lesson to learn. Why they think that it is difficult? Because they didn't understand the language. They are afraid to deliver the message they want to convey in English. And they are find some difficulties like they difficult to memorize the vocabularies, and then they are afraid to mispronounce the words, and then they also afraid to use the grammar correctly, and so on and so forth. So we as a teacher can use the teaching media to overcome those kinds of problems. Nah, what we are going to focus today is one of the types in teaching media, which is the visual media. Okay. And why visual? Why not audio? Why not audio visual? Okay. Some interesting facts related to the visual media that we remember of 80% what we see. And then research found that 65% of people are visual learners. And also 60,000 times our brain process visuals faster than text. So if the students itself we show some pictures to the students, not some, pictures, for example, a picture of house, and then beside the picture, we have also a description of that picture. Students will focus on the visual media first, on the pictures first, instead of reading the text. Okay, so brain process visual 60,000 faster than text. Therefore, today we are going to focus on the visual media. And what is visual media? Sorry, everyone.
Okay, Bu Fatin.
Okay, let's go back to our topic just now. So everything can be seen by eyes. It is what we called as a visual media in teaching. Like, for example, here I have a book, a picture of a book. Oh, you cannot see because the background. It is a visual media. And then a door. It is also a visual media. So everything that you can see and also touch, some of them can be touched. It is what we called as visual media in our teaching process. And the visual media itself used to support our teaching and learning process. Okay, and then for the visual media itself, there are some types of visual media. First thing first, we have printed media. As Bapak and Ibu knows, yeah, printed media like English textbooks that we usually use in the classroom. And then we also have magazines, and then dictionary, newspapers, and then some bulletins, flyer, brochure. It is categorized as printed media, yeah. The use of this printed media in teaching English is necessary and meaningful because it can help learners to get more knowledge and information from that media. Beside those kinds of printed media, we also know some graphic media, yeah, like photographs, and then maps, pictures, and then flashcard, and then cue card, puzzles, graphics. Nah, it is categorized as printed media also, but more focused in graphic things. Okay, so first, the types of visual media is printed media. And then in the second one, we have the types of visual media, which is realia. So what is realia? Realia is a real objects which can be brought into the classroom as the teaching media. As you can see on the screen, we have a train ticket, a real train ticket, and then an apple, and then a stapler, a bill, and then here a CD-ROM, and so on and so forth. It is categorized as realia. Yeah. Beside those, you can see on the pictures, we can say that globe and then hand puppet, it is considered as also realia. It is also categorized into the visual media types. Okay, and then the third one is everything related to the electronic print, electronic graphic media, such as slides of the presentation, and then e-poster, and then infographic, meme, and also video, and etc. Okay, so if Bapak dan Ibu use presentation slides using PPT to your students, you use the visual media, types of use visual media. And also if you use your InFocus to show some pictures you have on your laptop, or the videos, play the videos to the students, you also use the visual media categorized in the third types of visual media, which is the electronic graphic visual media. Okay, so we have three types of visual media. The first one is printed, and then the second one realia, and then the third one is electronic graphic visual media. Okay, and after the types of visual media, we are going to find out why is it important. We can see here in the picture, there's students which looks nervous. And then here we also have a picture with confidence, right? Written on the picture, yeah. Okay, so what does it mean? Reduce nervousness and support confidence. So why we need to use visual media in our teaching and learning process? First, because it can reduce students' nervousness and also support their confidence. For example, if we talk in English fully and then the students didn't understand what does it mean, we can show them some pictures. For example, when we talk about fruits, and then we say apple and they didn't understand apple, we can show them the pictures of apple, or we can show them the flashcard of apple, or we can bring the real apple as a realia and show them to the students. When we say apple and show the pictures or show the visuals to the students, it will boost students' confidence. They didn't understand the meaning of the language, but then they know that, oh, apple is apple, for example, like that. So first thing, students can be more confident, and also it can reduce their nervousness, yeah. Then the next point, why is it important? Because it can support comprehension. Visuals are very important for some students to fully comprehend concepts. Some of the students may not understand abstract things. They need visuals to comprehend what does they hear, what does they see, what does they read. Okay, so if visuals is very important for some students to fully comprehend concepts, as they inspire imagination and affect cognitive capabilities. And then for introducing visuals, it can also let the students to have a better understanding of what is being discussed. For example, like I've mentioned before, when we show a picture of book, but students didn't know book. What is book? Or earlier, I mentioned realia, but what is realia? Probably some of you just heard it just now. But when you see, oh, train ticket, and then an apple, and then a key, and so on and so forth. Oh, so realia is a real objects. So you get the comprehension fully after you see the visuals. And then the third point is visual can foster emotions. So there are some research that mentioned that there's a link between emotional response and visual stimuli. And they both are closely connected in the brain and generate memories there. That's why visual can foster emotion. And then the next information, strengthen the information. Like visuals can go directly into long-term memory where they are indelibly etched. So students, when they learn using visual, they can memorize it better because visuals can go straight to the long-term memory, unlike words or something that goes from ear to ear. It is processed using our short-term memory, but visual, on the other hand, is processed directly into our long-term memory. So therefore, it is strengthened information that received by our students. And then the last one, why is it important? Because it is also promote motivation. When we use visual aids in our teaching process, it can support learners in fighting the urge not to pay attention to the lesson and also motivate them to perform better. Like I've said before, probably students are afraid to deliver the message in English because they are afraid it will be because they are afraid they will make some mistakes. But then if we use visuals, they will motivate, they will get the motivation in their self to produce or to deliver the message they want to convey. So the last point, why is it important to use visual? Because it can promote students' motivation. Okay, now let's move again to the next point of our topic this afternoon, and how we can use visual in teaching skills. Bu Nisa,
Bu Fatin, you have 7 minutes left.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so in using visual in teaching speaking, we can use something like find the differences or information gap. So students look at the picture and they will mention or speak, I have a picture of buildings. Oh, no, I don't have that. Oh, they found the differences. It can be used as teaching in teaching speakings by using visual, using information gap, or find the differences. And then next, we also have using visual in teaching writing. For example, here we have storyboard pictures, yeah. We have some pictures and students need to write what they see in the pictures. The first picture, the second, the third, and the last. and they will it will become a full of essay talking about, for example, a story of the turtle. And then using visual in teaching reading, I guess it can also both mix with speaking. Yeah. For example, here students can use picture books to read story in English. They can also pronounce the word by reading this loudly. So you can use this too. And then using visuals in teaching listening, we can provide students some picture. For example, here, a picture of how to cook pasta. We can cut it into 6 square from the first step, second, third, 4, 5, 6. And then students can listen to the audio about how to cook pasta. And they can organize the steps by steps of how to cook pasta. For example, oh yeah, the first one, this one. And then they match it. Oh, this is the first step. And then the second one is boil the water, for example. They can listen to the audio, boil the water, and also take a look at the picture and match it into the second step of how to cook pasta, and so on and so forth. More practice on using visual will be delivered later by Bu Nisa. Okay, and then the last point we have here, we can use visual in our language learning, but how to be effective to use visual for language learning? There are 3 points here. The first one is support the point you are making. So if we want, for example, just now we want to teach listening, and then we want to use those kind of activity, for example. Now we can use that, but don't be too much focus on the visual itself. Yeah, it must be related to the topic that students will learn. And then most important thing, support the point we are making. And then makes a lasting impression for students, like I've said before, because visual go to long-term memory. So the picture or the visual that we use for students have to have a lasting impression. And then visual and can also be used to support recall. So if we show some pictures or we use some visuals to the students in the first meeting, and then in the 5th meeting we are going to recall again, we can remind them by remembering or mentioning the visual itself. Remember when I bring the train ticket on the first meeting? Now students will recall those visuals. And to make it effective, for the visuals for the language learning, it cannot be just pretty. For example, we found a pretty pictures of island, but it doesn't show or support the point that we are going to deliver to the students, then don't use it. And then it cannot be distracting. Don't make the visuals be distracting, so the
3
students
minutes
focus.
left, Bu Martin.
Okay, thank you, Bu Crispa. Then make the students focus more on the visual itself instead of the material. So don't be too distracting. And then also, they are not ethnocentric, yeah? So don't make the visual itself become the most important thing on the lesson. Because the most important thing still is the materials delivered by us as teacher, but visuals support us to deliver it to the students. Okay, I guess that's all, Bapak Ibu, for the visual itself. Now let's move to the next session, that being more practical and will be delivered by Bu Nisa. Thank you, Bapak dan Ibu.
Thank you, Fatin. Thank you for the presentation. Now let's move on to Ibu Nisa for the next presentation.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to see you all. It's an honor to be here. So, with what Bu Fatin has mentioned, I'm going to ask you to be my students today. And then I'm going to, hey, oh, wait, let me test my speaker. Test. Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming to our presentation. So today I'm going to share one of the best practices using visuals, how to maximize visuals for our language learning. And this practice is what I have learned during my experience as English teachers in these several institutions. Okay, and now mostly I teach online. So because I teach online, using visual is very, very important. One of the necessity to help the students being able to understand the lesson or comprehend or completing the task. So before we start, I would like to check whether everyone knows how to raise a hand. Okay, Bu Krispa, I will ask your help because I will not be able to see clearly who is able to raise their hand. Okay, so let's check if everyone is able to raise their hand. Thank you, Ibu iPhone. Okay, I'm going to ask your name. Okay, you can unmute yourself and directly tell me your name. What is your name? Good afternoon, Ibu. What is your name? The first one with the name iPhone. Can you unmute yourself?
Okay, my name is Kartini, Ibu. Sorry.
Good afternoon, Bu Kartini. Thank you very much. Okay, you can unmute yourself. Okay. Okay, so good. Everyone knows how to raise your hand. Now, I'm going to check. Okay, you can lower your hands again. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you, do you know how to annotate on the screen, Zoom screen sharing? Do you know how to annotate? Okay. If you don't know, you can see on the dialog box, okay? How to annotate? Okay, let's check. If you are using your mobile phone, you can see a pencil on at the bottom, okay? And if you are using your laptop and then you see the dialog box, you will see that. Yes, thank you. Now, okay, before I start, okay, please. Okay, thank you. Now, I'm going to ask you and give a tick. Okay, give a tick. Okay, I'm going to give you two pictures. Give a tick to which picture that you think is easier for our students to understand. Is it picture A or picture B? Just give a tick on the picture. Okay, thank you. I guess you know how to annotate, and it seems like an anonymous agreement that picture seems to be easier for our students to understand. Okay. Let me delete. Okay, everyone, I would like to ask you to be my students today. Okay, and I'll be your teacher. So when I say action, please put yourself like zillion years ago when you were a 10th grader. And when I say cut, then we will finish our simulation. Yeah. Okay. So ready? In 3, 2, 1. Please put yourself as 10th grader. Okay. I'm going to be your teacher. Ready? Action. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today?
Good afternoon.
Good
Good afternoon.
Good.
Morning, Mom.
Wow, good afternoon. Okay, this afternoon, have you had any lunch yet?
Yes, we have.
Yes, I have.
Not yet,
ma'am.
Mom.
Oh, yes, I have.
Not yet, or some of you say yes, some of you not yet. Okay, high five for those who haven't got any lunch today. We'll do it later on, yeah? Okay, anyway, because some of you say yes, some of you say no, look at this picture.
Wow, it's the pages.
Type the answer in the chat. Bu Krispa will read the answer, yeah? Okay, type the answer in the chat.
What is the name of tea?
Is it Lotek, Gado-Gado, Batagor? Okay. So majority Gado-Gado ya. Oh, good job. Ketoprak. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Tahu tek. The answer will show where you are from ya. Okay. Next one. Type in the chat. What are the ingredients needed to make this dish? Whatever your answer, even though you say ketoprak or gado-gado or something of peanut sauce, nuts. Okay, potato, veggies, cucumber. Good. Wow, my students are very smart. Next one. Type the answer in the chat box. How does this image of the dish make you feel? Hungry, starving? Waduh, starving level B2 nih. Delicious, hungry. Okay. So mostly hungry, drooling. Wow, okay. I think Panuhardi, is it Panuhardi or Bunuhardi? Panuhardi has just learned about hyperbole. Yeah. Okay, I just taught that too in my class. Okay, next one. Type the answer in your chat. Okay, Bapak or Ibu Asus will will find this food later on for buka puasa. Good food, healthy. Going to cook it, healthy. Okay. Indonesian food. Okay. Traditional, very good. Okay, remember this diet food, common food, okay? Health food, fresh, yeah. Okay, remember this is on a brochure at a nutritional office, yeah. Next one, let's see. Raise your hand, Bu Krispa. The first person who raise hand can answer, yeah. Okay, raise hand and lie about it. Lie about it. Okay.
Ibu iPhone. Sorry,
Okay.
I forget the name.
I don't like this food at all.
Oh, you don't like this food at all. Okay. You are lying actually, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you, Bu. Okay, Bu
My pleasure.
Imelia. One more? Okay, one more.
Ibu Inelia.
Oh, yeah, okay. Bu, you can unmute yourself.
I think the food is not delicious.
Oh, very, very good liar. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think Ibu Irma, I think we still have enough time, yeah? Ibu Irma, you want to lie? Bu Irma, ya?
Ya, Ibu Irmayanti, please.
Unmute yourself. Oh, okay. Probably have. Ibu Irma, you have raised your hand. You can.
Okay, this food is from England.
Oh my God! Where the princess and prince coming from? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I have more questions. Okay. Next one. Oh, okay. Next one. Let's use our annotation. Yeah. Okay. I have more food coming, more dishes. Okay. The question, circle. Okay, circle on my screen. This is the question. Everyone can circle. Okay. I think everyone is like expressing their frustration, okay, because okay, thank you, Chendol. Oh, how do you know it's Chendol? Maybe it's not Chendol. Okay, BND. Okay, Bu Krispa, I'm going to ask one person to raise hand and tell the reason why BND do not belong in this group. Okay, raise your hand if you want to tell me the reason why BND do not belong in this group. Okay.
Okay, Miss Julia Fadila, maybe.
They are drinks. Because they are drinks.
Okay.
Yes, because BND is not main course.
Oh, I see. Rujak is main course, ya, Bu.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Next one, Bu Octavina. Yeah, Bu. You can unmute yourself.
B and D are drinks, while the other are meals.
Okay. Okay, Bu iPhone again, eh?
My name is not iPhone, Bu. My name is Kartini, by the way.
Kartini, ya, Bu?
Yeah.
Okay, Bu Kartini. I know,
Yeah.
remember now your name. Bu Kartini. Okay. Why Bu Kartini? Your answer is B and D
Because
or C?
yeah, I think it's the same with others, yeah, because B and D are not meals. It's I think beverages.
Okay. Thank you, Bu Kartini. I'm interested the one who answers C and A. Who answers C? You can unmute directly. The person who answers C.
Yeah, it's me who answered C.
Oh, you, Pak Novian. Yeah, okay, Pak. Why?
Yeah, first of all, I just wanted to be different, but then I realized that C is the only food that looks healthier than the others. The others look unhealthy because I think they contain a lot of sugar and fat. So yeah, rujak is the most healthy food we find here. So yeah, that's the reason.
Thank you. There is no right or wrong answer, yeah. Thank you, Pak Novian. And I would like to know the one who answered A. Who answered A? Ibu Irmayanti, did you answer A?
No, ma'am. I just B and D.
Why, Bu, B and D?
I think some of them, except B or D, they are very spicy, I think.
Oh, okay. Based on the spiciness. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Bu. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Anybody else? Who answered A? Nobody?
By the way, what picture is A? What picture is A?
What is picture A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it crabs?
Yeah? Prawns.
Oh, I see.
Okay, no worry. Thank you. Yeah. So many of you have similar answer. Some of you have different answer. No worries. There are no wrong or correct answer. Everyone is correct. Next one. So let's be clear. Okay. I'm going to ask someone to raise their hands ya, Bu Krispa. I would like your help again because my eyes are. Bu Kartini, you didn't know the question yet. Okay, here
It's
you
okay, I
go.
take the chance.
Okay, no worry. Okay, there you go. I have two groups of pictures. Okay. The first question, Bu Kartini, you can answer directly.
Okay, what do you think the connection between these two groups of photos? Well, of course, they're so related, yeah. I mean, between foods and health, they what is it? They have what is it? Strong
Close
connection, yeah.
relation.
Yeah, because when you eat unhealthy food, you're going to get what is it? Big stomach and then high blood pressure, yeah, and so on and so forth. But if you choose wisely, maybe just maybe, yeah, you will have a better health. That's all.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Bu Kartini. Ibu Nina, I'm going to ask you to answer the next question.
Yeah. Hello, Bu.
Yes, Bu, I can hear you, Bu Nina.
Yeah. So, this is really related to my condition because I went to the nutritionist the other week. So they just, some kind of giving list of the food that I cannot, consume because considering of my health, my weight, and my diet program.
Wow. What a coincidence, yeah? Okay, thank you, Bu Nina. I have another question. Anyone can raise their hand to answer directly. This is the question. Nobody is going to answer. Is it possible to not have what are presented in group B? Okay.
May I answer?
Yes, you may.
Yes, of course.
How?
Of course, it's possible. If you choose a healthy diet and then you do regular exercises, and then you maintain good health, good sleep, take enough water, and avoid stress. Yeah, probably you will. What is it? You will you will not have to deal with B, all those in B.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I hope what I've shown today does not really make you hungrier and hungrier. So you can eat a horse like one said earlier. Now that we have talked a lot about food, about how to prevent it, okay, can you find the words that we have discussed or the words that we have mentioned earlier in this text?
Sure,
yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think it is possible for you to understand this text in 1 minute?
No.
Are you kidding me? No, yeah. Okay. 30 minutes?
It's too small. Maybe, maybe I'll digest it in 30 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, but the words, some of the words in this text are already have already been mentioned in our talk earlier, right? We talk about food, we talk about healthy, we talk about cook, we talk about sickness, illnesses, etc. Okay, so Bapak and Ibu, cut you can become a teacher again. And wow, are you really 10th grader? Okay, so Bapak.
10th grader in United Kingdom, I guess.
Okay. It's just my lucky day. Okay, I have a very
Smart students.
Yeah, okay, no problems at all. Yeah, but would you be so kind reviewing what I have done earlier from when I asked you to choose?
Ibu Nisa, we still have 6 minutes left.
6 minutes, yeah, sure. Okay. So what I have been doing is what I have been doing is trying to maximize the visuals in your course book. Sometimes this material is taken from this book. If you probably if you teach 10th grader, you will see in chapter 4. Okay, this is the first part of the book. You have illustration of pictures, real pictures, 8 of them, and then you have long text. Okay, if you want to connect this picture to the text, how? Okay, if you just ask the students to, okay, students, look at the books, open this page, look at the pictures, discuss. Do you think the students will be able to discuss it? Okay, like if they don't see the names of the food, I think they will, oh, what is that picture 1 for? I forgot. Okay, my eyes are deceiving me. 4, 6. What is tinutunuan? Okay. So, Bapak and Ibu, as I shown you earlier, I try to manipulate. I try to maximize. I didn't show the whole pictures. I show one, and then I ask questions. Are my questions graded? Yes. Try from the easy one. Okay, just the name of the dish, and then later on, try to connect the food, the dishes into health problem that are going to be discussed in the text. So as Bu Fatin mentioned earlier, it will motivate, it will support our students with vocabularies they needed, etc. Now, how? Problems always how. Okay, there are 3 things we are going to focus when we try to maximize visuals for language learning. First, the question. Second, the pictures itself. And third, the strategy, how to present the pictures. The first one is questions. Basically, Ibu and Bapak, there are 3 types of questions you are going to give your students. Okay, the first one is the compositional or structural. It means look at the picture, that's all. The answer is in the picture. Okay, the name, the ingredients, you see it. The second one is the critical or ideological. So like I asked, what does this food remind you? Okay. If you see it in a nutritional in a brochure at a nutritionist office, okay, and then I ask you to personalize, affective, perceptual, your own experience. Okay, if these expressions terms are too difficult, there are four things. First, just describe. Second, interpret. Third, evaluate. And if you have other projects, you can ask the students to create based on your pictures you use. Of course, you are not supposed to just directly give the pictures, and it means you have to do something with the text too, right? Yeah, I know, it's tiring. So there are 3 steps that you need to do. The first one is previewing, like you check the pictures, you check the text, you select the words that you need to highlight. Okay, you give this question, and then while viewing, while I show you the pictures, I ask question one by one, wait for the response. I don't directly show the picture all, okay? And then my questions are graded from the easiest to the most difficult, don't say difficult, let's say challenging. From lots question, low order thinking to HOTS, okay? And scaffold. If your students do not know how to answer the complete sentence, just give them opportunity to say in a word, phrases, and help them arrange a sentence. And the last, when you are done with the pictures, there must be a post viewing. What do you have to do? You bridge your visuals to your text activities maybe, or to your speaking activities, or to listening activities, to or reading activities, whatever you want to do next. Okay. These are examples of the questions. Okay. So structural or compositional or described directly in the picture. The elements you see, foreground, background, text. Okay. Why does the text need it, frame, etc. If it is about critical or ideological, you need students to give response. What does the image transfer? Who created it? They have to put themselves as the creator of the image, or as the readers, or the accept the viewers. Okay, they put themselves in different kind of roles. And then the last, personalize. Make the visuals, make the pictures become the part of their life based on their experience, like this. Okay, it makes you hungry. Okay, it makes you starving. If you are fasting now, then you will look for a gado-gado after this. Okay. Next, of course, you need to make sure the visual aids quality. From the course book, sometimes if you transfer to your PPT, etc., maybe the quality will be lower. Make sure that the picture, if you outsource, make sure it's relevant to your topic, clarity. Okay, students can directly connect. Oh, this is about this is about that. Okay, size, not too small. Okay. Although if we are talking about size, in this case, size matters, yeah. Not too small, not too big. Okay, perfect. Number, how many pictures you show in one time at a time. Layout. Sometimes we don't care about layout. We just put everything randomly. When you put everything in order, then it will help our students to think creatively and help our job. Quality, okay. Next, ideas. If you see how I present the pictures one by one, I ask you to lie about it. Yeah, okay. And then odd photo out, okay. These are some strategies. And it will be available in the workbook, in my PPT, okay. These are some of the links you can use to get outsource picture. Okay, this is the application you can use to enhance. These are some of the links that I use usually to get authentic images that related. These are the the website where you can find strategies how to maximize your pictures. Okay. The last one, Bu Krispa, I want one person to read a poem by me. Anyone can raise hand and unmute themselves. Okay. Anyone can raise their hand and read a poem today. Practice English, you? Nobody? Okay, if nobody, then I will ask Bu Krispa. Oh, Bu Oktovina. Oh, thank you, Bu Oktovina. You just saved Bu Krispa. Okay. Some of the words are changed into donut, ya, Bu? Okay. Bu Oktovina, you can unmute yourself and read the poem I just created this morning.
Okay. Oh, should I read the title?
Yes,
Starting
yes,
from
of course, yeah.
Okay. A Poem for You by Nisa.
The poem is, the title of the poem is that picture, Bu.
Oh, sorry, it hasn't changed here.
Oh.
Wait.
Is it a donut?
Yes, a donut.
I'm sorry, I didn't see.
No worry.
It doesn't appear yet in my
okay.
slide. Sorry. Just the picture, donut by Nisa.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
that's right.
Oh, like that. Okay, donut by Nisa, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Bu. Oh, okay. Donut, donut, donut. Oh, how I love you, donut. But people say, oh my God.
Do not this, do not that.
Oh, do not this, do not that. Yeah, right. They say, do this, do that. Instead, whatever.
The last line, Bu. Bu Octavina, can you see the last line?
Donut, donut, donut. Oh, donut, don't you worry. I always love you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yes, that's donut by me. Yeah, okay. So, Ibu and Bapak, that's all from me. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, one last. Okay. So, that's
a wrap.
Yeah. Thank you, Ibu and Bapak. Okay, Bu Krispa, I'll return the screen to you.
Okay, so interesting, Ibu Nisa.
Sorry, ma'am, I just got kicked.
Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, so very interesting presentation, Ibu Fatin and Ibu Nisa. What I got here is visual medias really help us to support our students' comprehension, especially in understanding the abstract concepts, right? Well, now let's move on to the next session. Maybe Bapak and Ibu, you have some question to ask to the two presenters. You may use the raise hand button on the Zoom. Any questions, Bapak dan Ibu?
No questions. Good.
Okay, if there's no questions, I would like to answer to ask some questions that we gather from GFORM. The first question is from Ibu Elisa Rosiana from Akademi Maritim Nusantara Banjarmasin. What if we don't have any support facilities for using pictures in our classroom? Okay. The second question is from Ibu Umi Kulsum from Private School Karawang. Can your strategy be applied to all education levels? And the third question, or the last one, from Ibu Listiani from SMP Negeri 1 Ungaran, Central Java Province. How to maximize one media for practicing 4 language skills? Okay. So Ibu Fatin and Ibu Nisa, maybe you can
Okay.
answer the questions.
Maybe for the first question from Ibu siapa tadi ya, Bu Krispa?
Elisa Rosiana.
Yeah. How if we don't have any enough facilities to use visuals? As I've mentioned in the presentation, we can use Realia in our classroom. When we talk about vegetables, we can bring some vegetables to the class and ask students to also bring vegetables to the class. And if if we can use Realia too, we can simply draw it on our whiteboard or blackboard, for example. Hopefully our drawing is good enough for students to comprehend what picture is it. I guess, yeah, we can use both drawing in whiteboard or blackboard and also Realia. How about you, Bu Nisa? What do you think?
Definitely. Before the internet, the internet time, I drew a stickman because it's easier, stickman, just like if it is a person, just go like that. Okay, if it is a girl, I put a dress. If it is a boy, some hair like pants, wearing the boy wearing a pants. That's all. And then if it is a picture of vegetables, I want students to have the imagination of a building. Yeah, just draw it. That is the least we can do. If you have the course book with you, I don't know, maybe some of us do not have the physical course book, only the LKS or only the PDF. Those are also able. They are also editable. We could find ways to to maximize it. Like so, there are strategies you can use later on. You can check later on the links that I provide in my internet. Yes, bring a poster, etc. I think, but now in the modern era, okay, we can call it modern era, yeah. Okay, my old times like the ancient, no internet, no mobile phones. So in nowadays, you can if your students have a mobile phone and it is allowed at school, you can share the picture so they can get the idea what we are talking about. I guess that will answer the question, the first question, yeah, Bu Prispa.
Yeah, thank you, Bu Nisa and Bu Fatin. We can find many ways actually. Yeah, to bring to visualize our topic into our classroom, right?
Yeah, or old magazines. I don't know, yeah, about now. Like I used to hunt in. I live in Bandung, so there is a market, a book market called Palasari. I used to hunt old second magazines over there or a newspaper, like to get meaningful pictures that we can use later on in the classroom.
Thank you, Ibu Nisa and Bu Fatin. And for the second questions, can your strategy be applied to all education levels?
Definitely. I cannot wait to answer. Sorry, Bu Fatin. Definitely. I use that for all my students from pre-kindergarten to kindergarten, even to adult like my age. Okay, ibu-ibu, nenek-nenek, they love pictures, especially if it is a picture about two women gossiping and then like just give a bubble above their heads and then pop, 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 pop off the visual and then it goes like smoothly.
Okay, and the third question: how to maximize one media for practicing for language skills? Ibu Fatin and Ibu Nisa.
Nisa first.
I think I have answered in my presentation.
In your presentation, yeah, I guess, yeah.
I have one picture, gado-gado. I picked, so before I have this presentation, I discussed with Pak Dadan, and then, okay, Pak Dadan, oh, why don't we have gado-gado? Although maybe people in the east part of Indonesia will not be familiar with gado-gado. But from all the pictures over there, I think gado-gado, we thought that gado-gado will represent. So one picture, I have like many questions, and at the end, I show all the pictures over there. So it's possible.
Yes, okay, Bu Nisa and Bu Fatin.
Bu Fatin, maybe you want to answer?
And I guess, yeah, Miss Bu Nisa presentation answer it. And also we need to prepare it in a better way. So we need to do a lot of preparations and think about one of media can be used to teaching the 4 skills and even to teach also vocabulary, pronunciation, like Bu Nisa did it like just now.
Okay, thank you, Bu Nisa and Bu Fatin. Well, we have maybe one more questions from Ibu Irmayanti. Please, Ibu, you may unmute and ask your question.
Okay, thank you. I wanna ask about maximizing the picture. The first point is make some question. The problem is most of our students do not understand what is the question meaning. So is it okay if the teacher make translated before for them? Is it okay or not?
If I may say, based on my experience,
Yes.
no.
We don't.
You don't. Especially
Why
if it
not,
is
Bu?
for because what you can do, Bu, you can give, for example, I show you a picture of gado-gado, okay? And then I ask question, what is the name of this dish? Let's say our students do not know the question, the meaning of the question, okay? What do? We don't translate into apa nama makanan ini, karena it will not help them to retain the questions, retain the vocab. So you can use other ways. Okay, what is the name of this dish? So you can say, let's say this is gado-gado, a picture of gado-gado, ya Bu. So you can, what is the name of this dish? That nobody knows. Okay.
Yeah.
Make it into lower the question into yes no question. Is this meatball? Nobody know meatball. Is this seblak? Okay, if it is in Bandung, everyone know it's seblak. Oh, is the name of this dish seblak? Oh, name to nama. So they get and then okay, then you can ask. Track back to the first question. So, what is the name of this question? What is the name of this dish? Belum bisa juga jawab what is the name karena itu kan information detail ya. So you just ask, okay, is this gado-gado? Okay, is the name of the dish is gado-gado? Then they will connect, oh, the name gado-gado. Gado-gado is the name. So they got the idea. So let's try not to translate the questions because later on, your discipline to use different kind of questions, use WH question and then yes no question, it will make them okay. If the teacher asks, if Bu Irma asks what, oh, I need to give nouns. Okay, what? So next time you show a picture of tadi kan so many pictures ya Bu of dishes. So the next, okay, you just ask, okay, what is the name of these dishes? Oh, name. Okay, cendol Bu, cendol. Okay, so they got it like that. That's my point of view. Okay. I'll turn to Bu Fatin. I hope that gives you idea.
I got it. Thank you.
You are welcome, Bu.
For your answer.
Okay, the next question from Ibu Sunarmi Jueni. Please on your camera and unmute your microphone, Ibu.
Giving me the chance for ask the question. Well, I'm very sorry because I cannot open my camera. Very sorry.
It's okay, Bu.
Yes, thank you, Bu Nusra, for Bu Nisa, kayak Bu Nusra Tunisa ya. Okay. Well, I'm very amazed with your ideas ya. I think this is ideas for me to teach what is it? To teach the reading ya. Is it reading? Teaching reading ya, Bu Nusra ya. Yes. And your reading is so long, yeah. Is it for SMA student, senior high school student, or SMP?
Yes, 10th grader.
10th grader. All right. So for SMP, for SMP student, ya, Ibu ya.
No, I took it from buku kurikulum Merdeka 10th grader, chapter 4, Bu.
Oh yes, okay, that's right. Yes, I amazed with your ideas, which is showing the picture first before having students to read the text and discuss about the text. But I think, yeah, in the past, okay, it is normal to give the student a picture first before they discussing something or certain topic. But I think the picture is only for making them curious or making them interesting with the topic. or maybe what is it? Recognizing for the vocabulary before they really jump into the text we will teach to them. But this the technique you given to us is the student not only what is it, curious with the topic, but also discussing. I think the discussing will take a long time, not a long time, which will take time, Bu, maybe about more than 15 minutes, I think, because you given so many questions, which is also a challenge for them. For us, it is very challenging, Ibu-ibu, Bapak Ibu. I think it is our a challenge enough for us. Also, I think for the student, yes. And I got idea. What about if also make the make picture, use picture for others topic, not only for the topic, interesting topic. Meal is, I think it is interesting topic, but other topic also can be used, Bu, Okay. Yes. Yes, I got idea how to teach the certain topic to student by showing them first with the the relating picture, with the with the discussion in the previous what is it, learning, Ibu,
Yes.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much for your ideas, Ibu.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank
Nice
you.
ideas for teaching
Yeah.
reading.
So the question is, can we use pictures like every time? I think every time will be boring, Bu, Bu Fatin already mentioned there are so many visuals that you can use, Bu. So you can use the visuals from the books. You can use visual from outsource. Visuals, not only pictures. It can be infographic. It could be videos. It could be anything that you can advertisement, meme. So many books.
Yeah.
As long as you remember, there should be relevant, There should be
Okay, has to be connected each other, Bu,
Don't say buang kedong dong, buang Semarang, nggak nyambung, salam dong, gitu ya.
Okay, thank you. The last question is from Bu Sunarmi just now. Sorry, because I have limited time. So before we conclude our session, Ibu and Bapak, I'd like to invite everyone to take a picture. So please, for all the participants to open the camera, and I'll capture the slides from the first to the last. So please keep smiling. Okay.
Ini kalau Bu Siti nyalain yang kameranya gimana? Bener susah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, wait, Bapak Ibu. The first slide. Sorry, Bapak Ibu. Wait. Okay, keep smiling, please. Okay, let's move on to the second slide. Wait, okay. Next slide. Okay. Yeah. Well, Bapak Ibu, we would also like to express our gratitude to all of you for your participation and interest in integrating visuals into language teaching. We believe that the information presented here will be beneficial to all of us. We hope that this webinar has inspired you to take action towards your goals. Well, thank you once again for joining us today. We appreciate your time and hope to see you again at the next Kelas Kreatif Edu Talks webinar. See you, Bapak dan Ibu. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brisa. Thank you, Bu Fatin.
Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks so much for the. Thank you.